I have a leaky shower, and that's not a desirable condition, so I'm going to fix it today. This type of shower has two valves, a hot and a cold, and I think that only one of them allows water to leak through. The water feels cold on my hand, so I'm going to take a guess that the cold valve is the offending one. So I will take the handle and shroud off and see what it looks like behind there. I've turned off water service to the house, so there's no pressure in these lines anymore. So now I'll take apart this valve. The handle's held on by a Phillips screw. And this metal shroud screws on, so we'll unscrew that. And here's the heart of the valve. I'll unscrew this plastic piece. This is just a mount for that shroud that we just took off. So take that off. And next I'll take this nut right here out. I've removed this nut sleeve, and it looks like the next thing I need to remove is this piece here, which is the valve itself. I was able to access this by just pressing the shower enclosure in a little bit and using an adjustable wrench. So I've just about got it out. I found out that I have two problems with my shower valve. The first one being this rubber O-ring is kind of jagged and worn out, and it doesn't make a good seal any longer. But the underlying cause of this is a chipped valve seat inside the valve. You can see it in there, and I'm going to remove that and replace it along with the rubber O-ring, and that should restore the valve to working order. The way the valve works is the rubber O-ring has to seal against that valve seat to shut the water supply off, and with that little chip it allows water to go past all the time, even when the valve is off. It also is a rough surface, so it wears out the O-ring prematurely. So I'll go into town and buy the parts and hopefully have a working valve by this afternoon. Now I'm back from the hardware store and I've got a few goodies. I bought a faucet seat wrench. This is to remove that valve seat in the shower valve. I also got a new valve seat. I think this is the correct one. I haven't removed the old one yet because I didn't have the wrench when I went into town. So I'm just hoping that this is the correct one. And I also got some washers to replace this washer on the end of the stem. So I'm going to use the wrench and try to remove this valve seat. When I look in there, it's the square size. So I'm just going to put this in there, and it feels solid, so I'll just try to turn it. Came loose. So I'll just remove this. And this is the trouble part. And you can see, even though my camera isn't the greatest for close-up, see how it's got this little